Yo. Yo.
Vermin prowls around the streets all hours of the night, just like an animal. Maybe he's the vampire.
Now don't start any gossip with that, Kringle. Heaven only knows where it might end.
Right.
Alright, I gotta figure out where. Okay. Alright, so we're picking it. Well, I'm talking really softly, so that's fine. There we go. Put the music down just a little bit. I know. I can put mic to mouth. We're working at it. Let's see how this goes. There we are. Ooh, okay. Let's fix this. Hey, Cody. Thank you. How are you doing? There we go. Much better. We've changed a bit of my camera, so you can see me, and I'm not as fuzzy as I used to be. So I changed cameras like a week ago. That's why there's a different look to me on Dark Ages, and there was a different look to me yesterday. I've got a small, well, it's not too small, but it's a, when I redid my, God, I redid my computer, I say about 9-10 months ago, so that I had the green screen like literally flat behind me. I didn't account for my workspace. So, yeah. So I'm doing, today, well, no, not today. Today we finished the Fae, part of our urban fantasy collection. So I'm working on werewolf today. And how are you doing? How is the Covey? Did you watch the Call of Cthulhu? Because I know I did. I may have also had a little. It was delightful. It was fantastic. It's been a very low-key birthday, which is totally fine with me. I'm good. It's hot. You were out? How hot is it? I know you're in Texas, right? Low-key is nice. I did talk to my dad and my brother this morning. After the game last night, I went to make the cake because I make my birthday cake, and the cake cracked. So we had I put it in McStabber's Discord for the picture. So we took the cake and we broke it up into bits, and we put what was supposed to be the icing onto the top of the cake, and then we had Heath bits put onto it. Los Angeles. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Let me work on my video for a second. I don't want this to focus. Well, the autofocus is shite, I'll tell you that. Ew, I'm so sorry. I mean, we are in... Not to make any jelly, but, Oh, yes, I know that. Yep. Cool. Right now it's 68 degrees, I'm sorry. Hey, Jenna. How are you? It was 73. It's now 67. Tomorrow, however, we are getting part of your heat wave. We'll be going up to 81. Tuesday will be 84. Wednesday will be 88. Thursday will be 88. And then we'll go down on Friday because we'll get rain and clouds. It'll be 83. And then Saturday is going to be 81. You got COVID. Sorry to hear that. Thank you for the happy birthday. I'm happy for you, sad for me. Yeah. You had a break on Tuesday? Nice. It's the weather's a little cray, but you know, we're trying to figure it out. It's summer's dying, but I don't think summer wants to let go, and it's thrashing like a brat. It's saying, I'm not letting go. Fuck you. You get to do your college classes online tomorrow. Yeah, that is very good. I remember when COVID was hitting us and everything went to online classes, and Bridget just did not do well at all. Good. That's a good thing. You can now type and utilize your arm better. Kill. That's a lot of glow. Ooh, nice. Okay, better contrast. Sorry, we're playing with lights. I have an actual light over here, and then I actually have my living room lamp over here on the desk, so I can provide some kind of light. Well, if you break your arm, you will be put into a cast for quite a bit, so I understand. And I'm hoping that LA cools off. My cousins are in LA. She just got engaged to her longtime boyfriend, so we're happy for her on that one. No, she's the only cousin in LA now. The other one is up in the mountains somewhere. Her older brother is. I want to say it's like in Redwood, Red something or another. And then the other two of that little group of siblings, one's in Denver and one's back here in Chicago. Lighting is good. I see all that. Maybe Redwood City? I don't know. It's up in the mountains. My aunt had to go up there. It wasn't by Arrowhead Lake. I do know I've been to Arrowhead Lake a couple of times when I was a child. I actually re-dyed it, and I dyed it a darker red. So I'm going more of a darker Auburn now. I kind of decided why not. What the hell? Give myself a little bit of a change. Thanks. It also helps when the roots come in. My roots apparently are a dark, almost like a dark chestnut brown. So it'll at least match my roots. That's for damn sure. I wanted to make sure that everyone saw Mama on Call of Cthulhu. Graceful is best. I was never graceful. My mom wanted me to become graceful and enrolled me into dancing lessons. And I went to tap, ballet, toe. Not that graceful. I can at least walk in high heels now. Thanks, Mom. So, that's always a fun time. Though I will say I am not mindful. I am respectful, and I am so fucking not demure. I checked off being fucking demure after I divorced my ex-husband about 21 years ago. So I'm bold and proud and large and in charge. As one should be in life. I can't do anything else. I've been a single mom for way too long. So for me, it's more of, I gotta get shit done. I gotta get things taken care of for the daughter. Let's go. But he likely deserved it. Yeah. There's a story time at some point in there when I want to tell it, but it was he wanted me to be a 1950s wife, and he found 2 other people to do that for him and play that role. So it was best we parted ways. I don't cook, I don't clean. Actually, I really don't cook. I hate cooking. I'll clean, but I actually enjoy doing laundry. Who knew? I love doing laundry. Bridget actually does dusting and vacuuming. So we kind of, hell to the no. Yeah. Let's just say there are reasons why I have not touched a man in so long is because I did not want to pick up anything that Ajax couldn't wash off because I didn't know where he was or who he was with or what was being picked up, and it kind of ended my relations quite a bit. So, but it's all good. He is happy with his 4th wife? Yes, 4th wife. I was wife number 2, apparently. But it's all good. I am a busy woman now. I am a busy woman now because of the endeavors that I just started yesterday. I didn't think I was actually going to jump back in, but I had a night. 4th, yeah, he's on his 4th. I was 2. So, the endeavor that I started yesterday, I didn't think I was going to do up until I talked to Mama, and then she went, let's put it into gear, and I went, okay. It's my first time in 6 years with a brand new cast, a brand new way of streaming things. I did, Shanky was very, very kind and did a whole, plug and play package to put it all on OBS. And actually, he showed me some stuff. I was like, I can use some of that ideas over on my own stream. So I'm not even, I don't have Chrome open. I'm going through all of this through OBS. I'm like, holy shit. This is going to save resources, This is going to save a whole lot of other crap that I don't have to turn around and piggyback off of because it's all here on OBS. I don't have to do anything. It was fun. You're so glad. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Well, I'll put it to you this way. I've been streaming for over 11 years. Yeah, he is. I took over streaming because I knew he needed a break. So I was like, here, tell me what I have to do. I will stream it because I can do that. No problem. So he did his tech weenie thing and made me a whole package and everything. I've been streaming for 11 years because I did a lot of this. I did a lot of creative. I used to actually only be a hands-only stream. That's all you saw were my hands until somebody bought me a second camera and said, hey, we want to see your face. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, I didn't mind it. I used to do a whole bunch of talking hands things. It was so much easier because nobody knew what I looked like. And here I am. Sometimes I have to remember people see me and I'm just talking shit. But, no, I think, Covey, I think you'll do well. Oh, thank you. I think you'll do well in Mage. You did amazingly in the auditions. I will stand by that. And I'm not surprised that you got into Mage because, I mean, you nailed it. You brought it in. You brought what you wanted to do. You brought the character in, and it was fantastic. I don't think I was I there for your, I don't remember anymore whose audition I was there for or not. I only made 2 auditions. The 2 in the middle, I wasn't able to be there for because of my mom. So I missed those, but I did see the audition tape for it. Okay, I saw one. Okay. So I saw the beginning. I saw your first one. That's fine. I mean, I have no problem seeing, the audition one. That's fine. There was like a couple people, and I'm reading things down too. No, that's totally fair because I remember seeing the first group, and I saw the last group. The second group, my aunt had to come down here to tell us what was going on with my mom, and they thought that she was going to pass that Friday night, so she slept over in case she did. The third audition that Monday night, my aunt did come back over with her husband, and my mom did pass that night. But other than that, I trust me. I thought, okay, Monday, she's doing well. Things are getting better. She's going to pull through. Yeah, nope. That did not work out well. And today being my birthday, and I'm 50, this is the first time without her this is the first birthday I've ever had without her. So it feels almost alien today, like it's not. But at the same time, it is. And, it's okay. I mean, this will be the first of many firsts. And it's all right. I'm trying not to cry. Oh my God, it's like a look up. But, it's one of the things that you've got to go through. And that's why I made the cake. Cake that fucking broke. My daughter had, when she was, I think, 10... She, we were making her cake and it broke. So I went and I bought another package of cake mix. I'm like, okay, we got time to fix this. Baked the second cake. It broke again. Oh my God. Went to the store again. Baked a third cake. It broke. I was so beside myself. My mom and my grandmother were like, what are you doing wrong? I said, this is what I did. So we made, a broken cake mix where we broke the cake and put it into bowls. We just put the top on, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, that it's a cool idea." Well, when I baked the cake last night. I saw the cracks. I was like, I know what I'm doing for dinner. Yeah. I'm a Virgo. Perfectionism is in our call sign, unfortunately. But at the same time, I have learned to let that idea go. So that's why I put the post in there showing everyone the broken cake and being like, well, you know, I'm a Tartarus. I can eat it. Yeah, my mom was Taurus. So yeah, mom was April 25th. So we did a lot of butting of heads. A lot of butting of heads. Yours is on the 25th as well? Oh, that's too funny. Nope. Gotta go through the hole, please. Y'all go through the hole. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, she was, she was born in 51. I don't think you were born in 51, but I don't think you're older than me, are you? I mean, you can be by all means. You don't have to. Shut up. You are by a day, by a year. Holy fuck. Yeah, well, I've just turned that. I just turned 50. So when do we get our AARP cards? And when does the senior discount start? Does that start now or when we turn 55? I'm not sure. I would love to get discounts now. She was a very unique woman. She was a product of her time with a very unique way of expecting things. I think Denny is 60. It used to be 50. They up their age. That sucks. Back in the days where we were all in college. Yeah, back in college, I'm sitting there as a 20-year-old, and you're seeing these 50-year-olds coming in for the senior special. You're 22 forever. If I was 22 forever, I wouldn't have had my daughter, but I think she would be a little bit upset on that one. I'm aware you're right there. Daughter, what are you eating? Oh, okay. No, of course you are. I'll make a hot dog in a bit. The daughter's rummaging around the kitchen, as always. She's watching me. Okay, so she's gone now. While I'm doing this werewolf, I'm going to show you something. Here you go. Here's what the Fae look like. With ears. Let's see if I can kill this light off really quick. So you can see a bit of the it's multicolored yarn, and as much as I liked here it is. As much as I like this multicolored yarn, this is not going to be always available to me to get, and I wanted something that was available. So I did pin back the ears a little bit because the ears were flopping outwards. So it didn't give a clean look, and I'm still trying to figure out where I want to throw the ears at. So when I do the werewolf one, you'll see where I'm going to put the ears. But because you're a mage, I will show you this. These are like $6.50 a skein. These are 12 because it's a pound of yarn. So for these, these will be interesting to make. So this will be the base where you see the face and everything, and this will be this top to show the sparkling aura around. And I'd like to point out these were Ravenous Arcana approved for colors. I also approve them too because House Ravenclaw. I do like the house. I can't help it. We're all a bunch of know-it-alls. Hashtag Virgo. So for me, it's like, why not? That was my birthday gift, was to buy some yarn so I can work on these projects, because I want to get this urban collection done, photographed, and put onto Twitter and see what people want. And the funny part is that I actually I took them off my stream because I couldn't find them. But I made a whole bunch of emotional support angry coffee mugs. Well, that's where this idea came from. Emotional support pin cushions. And these pin cushions can actually hold a lot of pins. Case in point. When I was doing the whole thing for my mom's celebration of life, I was actually also doing 2 baby blankets and 2 teddy bears. And I had found all of my mom and my grandmother's old pins, and I had no place to put them because you have to pin down the blanket before you steam it and block it. Well, I found all of these. On top of that, to block said blanket, I had to get blocking things that interlock, and they come with a lot of pins. So I said, you know what? Why don't we just make little angry coffee mugs that are more like cupcakes, because the interwoven locking part of the yarn for the cupcake gives more area for the pins to connect into, and you can just put a crap load of pins. This was 10 pinwheels of purled pins my mom had gotten me at some point that I just never knew what to put, where to put it. So these cover and hold a lot of pins. And then I thought, let's make something small for needles. Ta-da! So when I get done with the pin cushions, I know I'm talking while moving shit away. When I'm done with the pin cushions and the needle cushions, I will be then doing dice bags. I took this apart, I know. I had to finish a project and I needed the yarn. So what I'm doing is, I'm not going to do this one. This was where I just turned it on, took this and used my button as kind of like the latch. We're going to take... move this over to the side. What we'll do is I will take and I'm going to make it into an open... because I had... everything leads back to Ravenos. I had made Ravenos a coffee mug. And he wanted, I believe it was mocha with a little whipped cream. And the mocha set off to the side, inlaid into the mug itself. And I built it up and I put a tie on it. So I'm going to build up because this will be the cauldron of blood. And I'll build it up out of here. And then I'll have a tie on it. And I think I'll use this as kind of like the slider to open up and close the the cauldron of blood. So this will be the cauldron of blood. For the Fae, I'm going to have a bucket of glamour or a bucket of gold, one of the two. For the werewolves, I'm going to do a bucket of rage. And then for the... when I get to them, for the mages, I'm just going to do a cauldron or a bucket of magic. So it's going to be all encompassing and have this whole theme to it. With the needle minders for the kindred, I did just a mug of blood. I can do a mug of glamour, a mug of rage, and a mug of magic. Buckets of quint. Well, see, I don't know if these are I don't know if they're copywritten. That's why I'm going to say your vampire, your maid, your fae, or fae or fairy. Either one of those are interchangeable due to the fact that they can't be copywritten because it's a common word. I just can't say changelings. This will be werewolf. I can't say guru, so I'll say werewolf. And then for the mage, they'll be woolworkers. That way I could get around it and call it the urban fantasy. I could do mage, I think. I could try. Magic. Witch. You know what? I could say they're the witches or mages. No, magi. What do they use more, magi or mages? I'll have to do research on that to see if what's copywritten. But they use mages then. I can use will workers more. Will workers and magi. Oh yeah, okay, magi I can definitely use then. And then, because I want this to be kind of like an encompassing kind of theme that I can reproduce on a constant basis. So I'm trying to make sure that I get materials that are everlasting. Well, not too everlasting, but that are easily and readily available. Because Karen's 1 pound yarn isn't going anywhere. Magician is fine too. Oh, okay, cool. The only one that I'm a little worried about is the Magician, only because it's Big Twist yarn, and that's done by Joann's. And I know Joanne is having a whole thing with them being bankrupt and whatnot. So we'll see where it goes, but we'll see how many people order from it as well. But I want them standard, at least in the look, the feel, the flow of it. For the Fae, I'm gonna just do a cute little something like a mug. I won't do the handle because I gotta put the ears on. And I'll do the same for the werewolf, only because the ears... Actually, here, I can show you the ears. The ears would have to go like that. Where the Fae are down here. Or, yeah. Kind of like a little Spock, but here. Well, we like to have our ears up in attention. The Fae are like this. So I'll have... it would be hard to have the ear over here too with the handle, so we could try and do it this way, but I'm not no it's got to be on the side of the head. I could put this on the back, but then it'd be weird because you're holding it in the back and the face is here with the ears. I don't know. Thoughts? I'll make one. I have no problem with it. We'll see where it goes. I think it'll be funny. I do need to read. This is my... Hi, my ear. This is my, This one I won't sell. What I'm going to do is the next time I make him, which should be shortly, this is just to make sure I got it done and the pattern done, my prototypes. When I put the ear in, I'm going to turn around and make sure I tack it in prior to filling up and sewing the top on. That way, everything's all put together in one unit. Because I make sure that when I'm sewing stuff on, I have enough yarn tail to hold on to it and give it a good thorough. There it is. Give it enough pull through. Come on, there we go. My hair was caught in my fingers. And so that's what I'm doing with werewolf, is that I can turn around, make the werewolf. I have a working prototype now. I could see how it sits, how things lay, what do I need to change, what do I need to do promotional, photographs with it, and then start to actually make the product with any tweaks that I have or any tweaks that I need to do. Sorry, I need to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're on 7, which means we are almost done with the base. And the only ones that Yeah, I think the only one out of this whole model, or this line, that has to go with white is going to be the werewolf, because I have a feeling the black is just going to be soaked up by the brown. Yeah. Oh, grab the wrong needle. Werewolf figures of werewolves, the black's going to go against the brown too much, and that's fine. Werewolves are warriors of Gaia. We stand out, damn it. It'll be totally fine, really. My guru have all the chance in the world to try and get their stuff. I've got two more sessions with the werewolves this Friday. This upcoming Saturday during the day, before I stream with my vampires, and then 2 weeks after that. And this is how they're going to get together as a group. This is how they're going to blend in together. This is how they're going to handle shit. So it'll be fun. It'll be interesting. The vampires are going this Friday night, so that's going to be cool to see. And all of this started by walking in on a conversation between Will, Maddox, Mama, and Shanky, and they're all talking about, well, what happens after Jackie goes into this, and we're looking for, we'd have to look for storytellers to tell the story. And I went, oh, what story are you wanting to tell? And they told me, and I said, okay, I'm in. I'll do werewolf. Right there, while we were getting ready for Dark Ages, we had Wraith, Vampire, Mage, Werewolf, and Changeling all sorted out on who was going to do it. And they're like, well, we got to now audition people. And I'm like, okay, sure. This will be fine. Totally fine. I've never ran an audition before. I've never judged people on their role-playing talents. Sure, this is going to be totally great. I'm not nervous at all. The only thing I was happy that we were doing was that we were doing all of this during break from me doing the RPG table. And after things kind of gently fell apart on that, I was like, okay, well, I'm all in on this one now. And then I thought, while I was working on that, why don't I go back and try and tell a different vampire story? One about how Jackson turned over and how he became Prince. And then that's how Chicago Hidden City came about. And then what were we in? I was in a call with Maddox. I think it was Maddox, Mama, and Rav, and Shaky was getting things ready. And then they talked about a werewolf idea. And I went, fine, I'll run a werewolf game. So coming in 2025, I have to put it together. I have to put the story together and everything for a werewolf tale. So that's going to be fun. Did not expect my life to go like this. This was not on the bingo cards, kids. Okay, so we have... Oh, no. That one is where I go. I marked where the end of the thing was so I know where I'm going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now I'm at 8. Unhook the U. Put you over there. So it's going to be a rather interesting endeavor this year. Especially when I do werewolf. Because I'll do V20 rules with a little bit of a little bit of homebrew. It's like what I do with my vampires. I have a homebrew on that too, because some of what they have you playing in Vampire, yeah, it's a great idea. The concept's solid, theory's good, but in practicality it sucks. So that's why you won't see me having them do feedings. Sure, I'll make them do rouse checks at times. But in that, things are fine. If I want to be a little bit of a chaos squirrel, I'll, see if you need food. But wireless headset. So just no, that's totally fine. I know, I should eat food too. I'll have a hot dog or something like that later. I might actually put a pizza in the oven. For my birthdays when I was a kid, Dad would make the dinner and Mom would make the cake. Well, for the longest time, my dad makes these amazing baked burritos. Unfortunately, my dad's in Colorado. So, no baked burritos for birthday. But when I go and see him on Christmas, I will ask him for baked burritos. We are still going to continue Christmas travel to see Dad, even though Mom's gone. Try to keep it as normal as possible. So that will be a thing. Ravenos. Def dem stimmy. I don't you have days off? Oh, birthdays. It's true. Well, no, I don't have days off. I don't know what days are. I don't know what days are off. I don't know the things. I had cake for breakfast, cake for lunch, cake for a midday snack. I don't know. I don't know days or words, huh? Yeah. Look, after last night and me being nervous as fuck because I didn't know how to do the tech and I was just like, oh my God, massive download of tech knowledge in one afternoon. It was like, damn. Though don't get me wrong, everything was there. It was plug and play, but it was also trying to render, make sure things were good, make sure that I did not besmirch the stabber name, making sure, you know how you get all nervous on a first stream? Yeah, it was the whole first stream jitters. And then I drank at second half. I was like, okay, well, we're an hour away from ending this game. It's fine. I'm just going to enjoy a drink. And then, yeah. Oh, here, Rav. Oh, shit. Fuck me in a handbasket. Actually, while I'm up, I'm grabbing a tote to throw yarn in. Because yarn is falling all over the place. And
Get out of here, get some fresh air.
And I need it for this Urban Collection set. Otherwise, I'm screwed. So here, I got the mage. It's all sparkly and fancy for y'all. So I've made the Fae with Spock ears. We're working on the werewolf, and then I will work on the mage. And as per usual, the mage is the fanciest yarn and the most expensive yarn, so that's gonna be fun to work with. Unfortunately, they don't come in pounds; they come in ounces. So it will be interesting, and I'll make that after we do the werewolf. I don't know how long it takes to do the werewolf, to be honest. But y'all pressy beaches. So that should be a staple for you all. You're so fancy that you all cost more, which you should. Hey, did you watch last night? The video wasn't too choppy, was it? I know there was some of the audio was a little out of sync, and that's because there were some bumps in the road. And Shanky showed me what I needed to do to fix that. So hopefully next Saturday night should be pretty smooth. But was the video quality and everything okay? You were listening more than them. Okay, that's fair. Okay, well then here's the question. You could tell when I changed characters as NPCs because of the voices. I tried to make sure I had at least a different accent or at least a different kind of way of talking for different NPCs. So kind of like you're listening to a radio serial drama. I changed the accent or I changed the voice a little bit so that you could tell it was a different character. God, I hope so. I eventually want to do podcasts for stories and whatnot. And if I can do a podcast and be able to change the voice and whatnot, and people go, oh, that's this character, it helped. Brought out the twang. I have been trying to do a better Southern accent. Josephine's a little bit more teasing about things. Well, she is from Richmond, Virginia, so... And she's trying to gently accentuate the twang because people then underestimate her. And I'm sorry, nobody does. Nobody does. Underestimation like some Macavians. I didn't say that out loud, did I? Hey, I'm not trying to say I'm from Florida or from Georgia or anything like that. You love pulling the twang out. Not a front. Hey, I'm a Midwesterner. I'm a Northerner. What twang? We don't have a twang. I enjoy when I can just to have some fun. Because when don't we have fun? And I'm also trying to improve my accents when I can. It gives me a sense of, oh, okay. Plus, I haven't used Josephine in a hot fucking minute either. Don't front. I have not played Josephine in a hot minute. I didn't do Josephine in the last season of RPG Table. She was actually Spanish. She was a Spanish lady from Spain. Because we did a whole kind of new world flip on people. So Josephine was not one that I could do with a Southern twang. The last time I played her was in season 5. So for me, it was like, oh my God, did I lose my accent? And hopefully it wasn't too bad. I don't want to insult people, but I also want to make sure I'm doing it somewhat properly. So if I fucked up, please let me know. Or if it was bad and I need to go back and reconfigure the accent, I'll be more than happy to do that. It's just Josephine's one of my more playful characters that wants people to underestimate her, but at the same time, she's deadly as fuck. And she's just kind of like that, oh, you didn't see it coming.
In the cemetery. Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
But also be kind of like a helpful NPC going, I know that you're shoved up, up Schitt's Creek and your life is fucked, but at the same time, here's a little bit of information that you could use in your court when getting served by the powers that be. I have to buy more buttons. It's going to take me about 3 weeks to get because they're from, ironically enough, Sophia. Yeah, that's Sophia in Europe. No, you're busting your chops since that's the default Junie accent. What? The Southern twang is my default Junie accent? It is? I'm saying this because I'm shocked. I didn't realize that was my default accent. I'm sorry. I pulled the twang just to be funny and coy once in a while. I'm sorry. It's my bad. I didn't realize that. I thought it was more of Irish or German. Because I always jump into something like that. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. Really? God. I'm an asshole. Sorry, really. Though I was trying so... Not default in every day, just default in the time. Oh, well, okay, that's fair. Because usually I'm trying to find the proper accent to roll with. So I just start going through all the accents that I've got to go, okay, where am I sitting at with this character? And how am I sitting at? Where are we landing on this character? And then usually by the time it usually goes Southern, Irish, German, and then I'll go into more of a muddled accent to try and figure it out. I don't get to do a proper character accent unless I'm going through the gambit of what the fuck am I saying? So, well, at least it's not too bad. It's kind of like doing your do re mi fa sol la ti dos. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Well, that and I also going to do nasally mid-eastern accent or northeastern accent. At least I'm not going down and doing the whole thing with Boston and whatnot. Taking the car down to the shore, parking it by Harvard Yard. Because that's all noise talk. That's all my talking through my nose. That's also annoying because I don't know half the time what I'm saying. And trying to keep the A's up, that's a pain in the ass. Especially when I have to say Harvard Yard. Dear God. I sound annoying. I said that out loud. I know. 1, 2, and that's 3. And we've got that as center. So we're going to put this one here. I also did talk to the cast afterwards to do the whole, did the whole Thorns and Roses off stream so that I wasn't going to inundate the cast with, hey, say Thorns and Roses and tell me what I suck at and how bad I did it or how good or did you enjoy it. I made sure that they all had, the understanding of this is what we're going to do after the game session. I don't want to, inundate you in front of the audience because you've never done this kind of feedback thing before. They all did it really well, and they all took it really well too. Plus, I got some really good critique, understanding because of the way that I don't pronounce names. My weakness has finally come into fruition. So I have to remember to pronounce people's characters' names properly because when I was saying Kai, I meant Ree and not Bastion. So I have to actually become a bit more cognizant of that. And I know that doing several different accents all at once in 3-hour time spans, my mouth turns into I have marbles in my mouth and I can't say the words I want to say anymore because words are hard. Oh, fuck me. No, I need to tie your ass into this loop, so get back in there. Thank you. So how are you doing, Rav? And how's your progression in, WoW? I won't be able to buy that until maybe this or next paycheck. I haven't decided yet. You're all right. How's the story progressing? Pretty good. You haven't gotten stuck yet? Nice. Well, at least you're having fun and you're killing the... finish the storyline already? Didn't that just launch? Didn't the whole thing launch like a week or two ago? So far. And you went to it. You went in and had 2 weeks of oh my god. All right. The Fae don't have, well, some Fae have fangs, but these Fae don't. Should I put fangs on the werewolf? I'm asking for a friend. Early access gave me an extra weekend. Oh. Got you. Why am I getting pinged on my birthday? I don't know, I'm getting pinged. Got you. Was not aware of that. Got you. Oh dear. Alright, I gotta do that too. Wow. Okay. Well, here's my question, Rav. Fangs or no fangs? Because being this is chocolate and black does not go well. I mean, you're gonna see probably red on this. Yeah, you got red on you. Red will show up on the black, on the brown. So should I do? Because this is gonna be white eyebrows, a white mouth, white fangs. That I can do, my friend. Not a problem. Actually, it's all in white. That actually makes sense. Come on, let's go down. Go down. Fangs for Gaia. Okay, wait, that's gonna go down. How am I doing this? Oh, I needed to go up. I can go up. That's not a problem. I was talking earlier with Covey about how I did your dice bag, and I'm gonna have to turn around and do that for these. So I'm doing a cauldron of blood. I'll probably do a bucket of luck with the Fae, a bucket of magic, and a cauldron of rage. I have not finished that dice bag yet because I needed the top because somebody had asked me for one of the vampire things, so I just used that as ooh, that does not look good. No. Alright, let's pull this out. It's not blending. I need this mouth to blend. Oh, I see what I did. Oops. Oopsie. So one thing I enjoy about... Oh, come on. Why am I grabbing the wrong one? What am I grabbing? What am I grabbing, said me, while trying to figure things out. I thought I did that here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Alright. It's kind of funny. I'm doing everything opposite with the werewolves than I did with the kindred, but then again, they are almost polar opposites, so that makes sense. The only one that's going to be kind of somewhat normal is the mage, which I find funny. Mage, they're just regular people walking around with a book and tools and toys. Okay, so we're gonna have to move this over. Okay. That's alright, not too bad. Let's pull you. Which one did you get pulled? That way? that way. That. Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay, that way. Cool. The one thing I want, the fang can be a little broken. That's fine. I just want to make sure that I've got the lips done. I want the mouth to be somewhat uniformed. More of like what I have for the vampires. I want that done with the werewolves too. Because then it's a uniform mouth. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. Well, it's not too bad. Again, this is a prototype. Things not might be completely perfect with the prototype, but there. How did I do this one? I blended it in. Okay, well, I can blend this in then. Screw it. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. We're doing it live for fuck's sake. Let's do it right, you know? Alright. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking with oil. Gas. Electric flame. Oh, so I talked to my dad. There's something funny you'll get a giggle about. My dad was telling me the story of how my grandfather went down to the world's Chicago did 2 World's Fairs. The Columbian Expedition of 1893, and then the World's Fair of 1933, 1934. And apparently he saw a 10-foot by 10-foot microwave that used radio signals and such to cook the food. And I went, oh, really? And he went, yeah. And I went, huh. That's good to know. So, after the World's Fair of 1933, 1934, I don't know what clan would have helped to dismantle the World's Fair and maybe or maybe not got a prototype of a 10 by 10 microwave oven. No idea. None whatsoever. That they may or may not use to this day, and nobody knows about it. No clue. No idea. Which I find fascinating and hilarious. What a conundrum. I know, right? And I found all this out today. Dad sent me a whole bunch of links. I was explaining the story to him and the premise, and he lit up. He's like, really? And I said, yeah, I'm doing this with the Undercity. And I explained to him my concept, and he's like, okay, well, there's some things that you need to know about when building a skyscraper, because my dad was an iron worker. He did it. I went, that's fine. Tell me what I need to know. And he did. I went, okay, cool. Well, I can do this, this, and this. And he goes, yeah, that's totally fine. So it explains why there's a tent city just outside of the loop. But then it also explains why it was so easy to dismantle the White City and, shall I say, reassemble it somewhere else. And are we good? Ooh, you're not good. Why are you bigger than the other? You do not need your ego is not that big, sir. Not yours. I'm talking to the werewolf. I'm just trying to get the thing right. I know, it's such a conundrum. Why are you... Oh, there you are. When pulling things, I forget that it pulls on the thread. And then at times it doesn't lay right because... There we go. Alright, I'm almost done now, and I will then show it off to you, and you can tell me if it looks good or not. Alright. Okay, that's a corner of the eye that I have to go into. And we're going to slick it back. It's not too bad. It's not up the... Hey, Rav, what do you think? Look okay? Pull that a little bit. You're a little bit longer than... That's not too bad. More fangs. He gets 2 fangs. Otherwise, I'll have little white things all over the place. But does it look okay? Does it look like it's standing out? I know that this needs to be pulled out just a little bit. But that doesn't look too bad, does it? It looks too vampy. Well, if I do... I'll go with this one. Too vampy. Okay, well, if I... How about if I do 3 fangs then? Will that look better? I don't know. I feel that looks silly, but hold on. Why? Oh, you're caught on that. That's a pit. Oh, shit. That's... No, we don't want that. We want that. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, hear me out. If you extend the front like a snout, that would be pimp. I'm not sure how you'd want me to do snout. Because I don't really... When I'm doing the cylinder part of this, there's no way to actually push a snout out. Let's do this. You out. I would have to create a snout and sew it on. That's pretty much what I'd have to do. Pull you out here. Though the snouts I've made they're usually round, and I don't have much of a round area to put that in. Let's put you here and pull you. Could do... Instead of the frowny face, I could do... Let's see. Hold on. Let's put you through the eye, please. Thank you. Let's see here. Actually, sugar. Oh, fuck off. God damn it. There we go. No, it's not gonna work. Let's see. The only way I could extend it is actually punching through, but the problem is I would be able to do that with everyone. Let's see. You want more teeth? Could do. And I did this with a friend of mine's mouth. I could do a smirk with one fang coming down. Kind of like vampires are all fangy and just have one fang. I could have a white fang coming down with a smirk. I could try that. Could be a little cheeky. Thoughts? No, I need the eye. Because we're going right next to the eye. Working on it right now for you to see. There. There. How did I do that with Sava? Okay. Like that. Hold on. Pull that out. You need to go behind that. It looks too broken up. Now. Oh, come on. No, no, no. No, no, no. I did not give you permission to fray and be an asshole. Then again, the floss is like, you're working my ass off. It's like, yeah, well, I don't use you very often, and you're being used as a prototype right now. It's not fray. Come on. Okay, good. Let's see if that works. So I'm trying to make it go underneath. Give the smirk a kind of continuous. It's as continuous as it's gonna get from the moment. something like that, or take this out. Yeah, we'll take that out. Still gonna have to cut the end of this shit. And do this instead. Should have done this all the way up, but pull that. Yeah. Pull you. Just floss. It's like I'm done with you. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, fuck it. It's like frayed at the end. It's like, alright, well, I'm not dealing with you anymore. I can't slide you through a hole. Who knew? 6 little strands, and they're like, no, we're done, fuck you. It's like, but that's not how this works. Alright, throwing you out. Oh, that's gonna suck, but that's fine. Doing it for an aesthetic look for the moment. Alright, pulling you out so that you don't get
Can I see your minute, please?
right up to here. It's a bigger fang showing. I don't know, what do you think? Because this is the lips and the one thing that's showing because it's smirking. And of course it's got the... It'll have the other eyebrow. This one's getting pulled. Sorry. There you go. Now I can do another mean eyebrow, or I could just do a straight eyebrow, or kind of an eyebrow going the other way. If I do a mean eyebrow, I can do it like... Oh, come on, get in the fucking hole.
Leave the car here.
What in the nine hell are you doing? No, yes, thank you. Nope. Cross over down one. Alright, here we go. If I do it with both, you know, the crossed eyebrows.
The beginning.
Tug you a bit. There you go. And if you needed a snout, I could go in here
No further
with
details available
black.
this time.
And because black, it's no, I'm not trying to pull too much. And I'll do a nose like this. Come on, there we go. So that it blends in with the face a bit.
She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Let's see if I can make. If I do both lights. Oh, that light's not too bad. I know you're probably in a fight right now, or you're typing a response. Let's see if I turned off this light. No, that's not too bad. It hides the nose, though. Could put the nose a little bit down to the lips if needed. Let me do that. I didn't tie the black in, so I could just I'm just pulling the black out real fast. No, come on. Thank you. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So nose should go right here. So I actually pull that out. Yeah, that looks better as a no. Well, looks better as a slightly high. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's a sculpted nose as much as I can. All right, how's that? Actually, I will have to get this thing. I will have to let this thing focus. Hold on. Configure video. Oh, come on. It looks like it told a raunchy joke. Alright, well, what would be... Should I just have a straight mouth and the nose? Or kill the fang off? Or, hey Ree, how are you doing? It's been nice and quiet. Oh, there's where it was. Hold on. I made sure that I didn't go on till you got off. Because I wanted to watch the next thing, and well done on the killing of... Oh, there we go. See if it kicks in. The killing of Gus. Sadly enough, he shall be missed. Compensation for a low light. Okay. Hopefully it will kick in. We're trying to figure out how to differentiate the werewolf from the kindred at the moment. So, but yeah, Gus will be dearly missed. And yet he finally admitted his attraction to Ricardo. How will we ever miss him? Let's see. Told the raunchy. Well, is the nose okay? I could pull the nose out. Let's pull the nose out for a moment. Gus will forever be missed. We don't know how we'll handle it, but we will. Let's see. Put that out. One day we'll have, indeed, a lot happened in the last hour. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. When the guns started going off, I went, oh my god. That's going to be a hot take, and I'm not sure many people are ready for that. I believe it's this one. Let's see. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do the fang on the other side. Why are you not pull? Oh, did I pull a thing? I pulled a thing. Yeah, I knew this was gonna kick me in the ass. Alright. Pop you out. Pop this out. We're just pulling thread and trying to make a face for a werewolf. I'm trying to find out where I went wrong on certain things and pulling. I'm trying to find... Ah, there we are. There's the lead. Is it splitting? No, it's not good. Well, it is splitting, but this is fine. I'm finding out where the hell I split it at. Oh, well, that was smart of me. Come on. Hi, let's play with thread. It's a healthy game. They both look really cool. Thank you. Well, I'll show you the Fae when the Fae's done. Yay! With ears, too. So if you wanna nosh on some dreams, get yourself a Fae. Fae. Wherever the Urban Fantasy Collection is sold. We're trying to work on... Why are you still here? Oh, that wasn't gonna bite me in the ass until later. Oh, that's where we're being all mucky. Got you. Why are they all mad? Shitting their Cheerios. Autumn people. They're always upset because of the lack of dreams and glamour in the world. And the autumn people caused it. That's what's who shitted on their Cheerios. Plus, it gives them a little bit more of a Vulcan flair. I have to work on making sure I'm measuring out where I put the ears. And I had to pin the ears back because, yeah, the ears were just flouncing outwards. And it gave them a weird kind of Prince Charles look. I say Prince Charles, not King Charles. There was a look back in like the late 60s, early 70s, where his ears were like, hello. And I didn't want to have them do this hello floppy ear look. Plus, give him a differentiation between that and the werewolves. It's the same ear pattern, just different color. And then different position on where it's sitting on the head. The ears I actually have to sew in after I put in all of this ribbing. So that's going to be fun. And the werewolf ears are cute. The only thing is I get to fuzzy them up. I'm going to fuzzy the ears up. So there's actual textual difference because I'm trying to say words that my mouth can't catch clearly. Alright, so we're putting the mouth there. I'm going to smirk it and put that... can we hide it down here? I think we can hide it down here. So that's an almost continuous lip. No, that's not going to look good. Okie-dokie. So we're going underneath that. Working with thread. Who knew it was going to be this difficult? I did. I raised my hand. The music's so quiet. I wasn't sure if it's still playing or not. I don't have my headset on me because... Headset. I know, that's how I would know if the music was playing, wouldn't it? What? Stabbing fabric with a needle? Or strangling yarn to make it look like a thing? Ree, give me like a couple of hours. I can have you crocheting in no time. I can make a hooker out of you. And this is where Ravenous just says rerun. Come on, I could totally teach you guys how to crochet, and then we'd all have a lovely bitchin' stitch. It'll be fine. We can sit and crochet and strangle yarn and be like, let me tell you, the Werewolf 5, we don't talk about her for reasons. But let me tell you a thing. All right, it's a smirk with a little thing showing up on the other side of the mouth. It's not too vampy because I didn't put blood fangs on there, but he's kind of smirking and showing a pain. I don't know, I think he's going cheeky. And I gotta figure out how to keep this thing in the needle. Thank you. Look, when you have pent-up rage and you're a girl, and you're the next generation, and you're told you can't be too angrily or too aggressive, so you took to crafts to get your anger out so that you could do shit. Yeah, it's a thing. Stabbing fabric and strangling yarn is something helps you let go of the stress. Sounds thrilling, and probably when you have more free time. What's free time? Sir, you're bold to assume I have time at all. Okay, is this too cheeky? Let me pull you just a little bit. For a werewolf? Thoughts? Opinions? You're still on your snout idea. How would I do the snout? That's the question. With thread. If I do a snout, I can't do it big. Of course, werewolves are rarely ever. Exactly. Hence why the cheeky. And I go with the white yarn instead of the black. Let's see. I don't know. I can't put a lot onto this one. Oh, for the fucking Christ's sake of it all, you stupid yarn. You're still on your snout idea. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close it. Come on, close. Go here, do.
I think he doesn't give a darn about me. He's all I can think of.
I mean, oh, for the love of all the gods. There we are. Are you looking at like this as a snout? Oh, shit. Hold on. Sorry, I got a lot of things in the way, and unfortunately, I can't make a big nose. Oh, here, I know what we're doing. I'm gonna lay this down like that. I need a pin. Needle. Who says a needle isn't a good thing to hold? Oh, that can go away. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just an idea guy. Make a flat cone of brown with a black tip on the nose. I support this choice. Okay, so then you're looking at with a black tip on the nose. Black tip on the nose. Black tip on the nose. Alright, well then I gotta do a small circle, which is only the magic circle. Let's do that. Let's kick that. I need this. Black tip on the nose. Black tip on the nose. I can't do. It looks. Do you see how big this face is? Well, if I do that, then I've got to get rid of the nose. I got to get rid of the face and everything. give me like force. Then all I'm doing then is this. Hold on. I gotta pull. Oh, you want more stuff? Make the fang look like it's coming out from underneath the snout. Hold on. Because I gotta pull his mouth. I can't have this mouth. And this. Where's my. Oh, there it is. Is this it? I understand your ideas, guy, and I appreciate the ideas. It's more of like trying to figure out how to take the idea and incorporate it. I know, I'm over explaining. It's my life. Let's see. So you want just one fang coming out from the snout. Let's see. Got the fang here. We're gonna just do the fang. And I gotta refix this eyebrow because his eyebrow is getting swallowed up yet again. The eyebrow is just like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna live here and live my best life. Alright, hold on. Got the fang. And then I'm put here. Come on. Okay. Fang. Eyebrow. Go here. And you want snout. Mostly here for good vibes. Good vibes while we're making werewolves. Who knew? Well, I appreciate you being here. Alright, more snout. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. I put this yarn back on the floor, so it's like I'm pulling from the floor up. And the floor's like, I don't want to deal with you right now. Where's my stitch marker? Here, just for Rav, I'll put my lightsaber stitch marker on. It's a blue lightsaber if you want to know. I had found a Star Wars charm bracelet that had a mixture of the Sith and the Jedi symbols and such on there. And a friend of mine had started crocheting, and she's a self-identifying Sith. So I took all the Sith charms and they made them into stitch markers for her. It was kind of funny and easy. Okay, and what we're doing is we're doubling the yarn. I don't want to make this snout too big. Okay, I like to point that one out. Thank you. Oh, you fucking bitch. Well, that ended in travesty. Okay, well, that's a mess I'm gonna have to clean up later. Hi. Playing Sith is like wanting to play about go touch instead. How did you know they were a Sabat player? It's all good. Hey man, it's just like us playing Technocracy. Hashtag Generation X. Because who doesn't need a mad doctor always trying to improve you? Is this okay, or should I go one more? Because that's taking up the entire face. Miss Beltram. So if I'm... let's see. If we do this... Being that I have a Tremere, and the funny thing is that we're at the time that Abe decides to work on that Chantry and outdo Tracy on some stuff. I may or may not have given Maddox some ideas that Tracy might come in next episode going, oh, you're gonna be the new you're trying to be in one of the new Tremere, making a name for yourself, right? Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, I Have Weak Blood, and caused a masquerade breach back in the 80s? Tracy may appear in next episode. We'll see. Because 'tis the season to backstab. La 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 la. Okay, hold on. Let's pull. Alright, here you go. Now, I did this double. So I did the circle and you saw me do the double. But I only have so much space on this face. Let's do this. We'll throw these two over here. That's as big as I can get with the snout. Yeah, it's flattened. Hold on. Let's see. If I throw this light on. That helps. Flatten it on the other axis. What do you mean on the other axis? This is all flat. 2D, my dude. Am I missing another axis? What am I missing? No. Oh, that needs to go there. Or do you need me to hide this? Which I can hide. That I can't help because until I sew it in. You flatten it on the X, now make it flat on the Y. I'm not understanding. Do you want me to fold this up like that? That's like Y. Or
Why must I be tortured again by all this?
trying to think accent. I was never good with grids. No, you have flat. Okay. Yeah, brain is trying to understand what you mean. I have flat on access. Now I gotta make it flat this way. Rotate 90 degrees. No, that's 30. Hold on. No, right, 90 degrees. Oh, rotate this 90 degrees? There's... Well, say the nose. Junie's... This is Sunday night. I gotta work in the morning. Speak English. Piss. I don't know how to rotate. The problem is I've got this here. This will go away once I sew shit. The thing is the nose will go right here underneath this to give you this look. It's her birthday. Oh, I'll make an L with my hand. There you go. L. But I'm trying to... That's where it would go. You're going to let me figure it out. Look, if I do that, I'm not sure where else we're going. I'm not understanding. Because it's not... It's kind of like a button. And when you're trying to put this on... What you want me to do... I don't think it's going to work the way... Motherfucker, of all the goddamn son of a whores. Just get in the fucking thing so I can close you. Okay, there we are. Make the snout parallel to the base of the mug. Parallel to the base of the mug. Put this way. Parallel. If it was pink and I could just attach it, it'd be a tongue sticking out. You gotta give me a minute to try and figure out what you mean by parallel. I understand that you've got this in your mind. I am trying to image it in my mind to understand what you are trying to tell me. And that's where I'm getting slightly frustrated because I'm not visualizing it. That's what I'm trying to do. Because the way that you're... What I can do, push this out a bit, but I'd have to put it here. But I think that's too big. It's going to be a snout. That's where it's supposed to go. And I can't make the face bigger. That's the problem. Could try and make it more of an oval. Unless you want me to pinch it. Well, you said flatten it. That's flattened. If I don't do that and I pinch it and I make it a little bit pushed out, then I've got that. This is where communication for me gets a little frustrating. I understand you're trying to help and I appreciate it. I'm trying to image to understand what you're getting at, and I'm failing to understand. But I want to understand because you do usually come up with some really great ideas, and I'm really trying to understand. And I apologize if I'm coming off as being an asshole. It's difficult. So you want me to flatten it, put it parallel to the mouth, parallel to the edge, which that's the edge right there. I know. And the fang sticking out there. Unless I go oval. Could I go oval? Oh no, oval would be... Can't have it up, can't have it down, but we need... I hate. Let's see. Do this here. Chain 3. Oh no, it's smaller. Well, no, we could use thoughts. I hate thoughts. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Go into the center of this and do 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I appreciate it. How are you doing? My dad's like, hey, you've done it around the sun again. Woohoo. Party. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 4. We're actually going to close it. That's actually more snoutish. Oh, that's right, because it's not a thing. And then we go up. Go up. No, I don't want it too big, so let's go there. Here. It's more of an oval than a round. Which is what this is giving. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can do this and make it more parallel. Okay. And yeah, I like this shape better. Okay, hold on. Better snout. This isn't as well. No, it's smaller. That's good. Okay, I can deal with that. Maybe this one better. Maybe I'll figure it out. Oh. Okay, there. And then here for chain 1. Chain 1. And I'm just gonna figure out, say, yay long. Pull through. Wi-Fi doesn't reach out to second story building in my hotel room. That's fair. Where are you at? In a hotel room. Hopefully traveling nicely though. That's the important bit. Okay, hold on. Let's pull this here. Now he wants it flat, but this is going to be more. Actually, that's going to be more pushed out a bit. That's not too bad. I'm not liking the idea. I just have to remember oval. I think the oval is better than the round. All right. That. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna thread this. I'm gonna take the thread. I'm not locking it into place. I'm putting it in so I don't have to deal with this thread because it's killing my vibe. Okay, I say here. Go right here where I have that tooth at. All right. How's that? Pull this through. I made an oval instead of instead of doing the circle and the round. I did a chain 3 and then did the circle within the chain 3 that gives you more of an oval look. Is this more of what you are thinking of? Because the round, this is just too big. And this actually, and this actually gives me a bit of a, okay. gives you actually more of a 3D puff out. So when I sew it around here, it's not going to be completely flat. It's going to have a bit of a... Hey Fritz, how are you doing? It'll give you a bit more of a 3D. Is this more of the vibe you're looking at, Rav? Hopefully he hasn't completely pulled me off. Sorry. I get frustrated. I don't know what I'm talking about. I still have to do the top of it. So that, and then the ears. That's going to be fun. While this Rav comes back. That's standing there for... There you go. Okay. I think that looks better than the round, than the nose I did in the round. How was your... Are you still at dinner, Fritz? Hopefully you've had a good nums. Two, three, four. Make it at the base of the mug. Same plane. Base of the mug. With the tooth sticking. Are we even doing the tooth then? I'm gonna have to do the tooth. Well, if we do the tooth, then it would be this way. Got some jambalaya and bourbon. Life is goose. Okay? Good? Life is good? I mean, if you had goose, we'd have to talk about, you know, the hunkening, but... let's see, which one is the lead? That's the lead. It lost its nose. Oh, I see what I did. Oops, that was unfortunate. Pull this out here. Where are we pulling you at? That's fine. How bad did I fuck this up? Oh, shit. Junie, Coke visit... Oh. Yeah, no, I cannot coax my dad to get sending me over to Colorado before the 18th. He's actually heading to Greece at about that time because my cousin's getting married on the 27th. So he's flying over to Greece for several days, and then he's going to be in Ireland for a little bit, and then he's coming home. So yeah, no, that as much as I'd love to, yeah, that's not going to happen. Actually, let's pull you out. Let's pull. Oh yeah. The mom and dad were actually supposed to be leaving. I think about this time to travel over to Eastern Europe and see some of Eastern Europe before my cousin's wedding, but there's no real need for dad to do that now. But at the same time, he's looking at it like it is what it is, and here we are. So he's going to go for at least the wedding and then spend some time in Ireland, and one of his sisters is going to join him. All right, if I make this, then here, we're going to pull this. I'm pulling the tooth out at the moment. If we're going to just do the snout for the werewolf, I'm making yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you. Today, the birthday was awkward today because even though I had talk with Dad and Brian, I didn't have that talk with Mom, and there's no card. Some things got forgotten. I'm not upset. It's just weird. I mean, it's the first birthday, and you gotta go with the flow, you know? Okay, I took the tooth out. So, okay, just for those that are tuning in, we're doing a World of Darkness urban fantasy collection. So we have the Kindred, we've got the Fae. They're never happy. Yeah, he's going. So this will be his first trip in 52 years that he's actually on his own. That he's actually traveling on his own. So he's not sure about how this is all going to end up, but there you go. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know if I want to do the black tip on the nose, but there you go, Rav. I mean, the nose is parallel to the bottom of the mug, between the eyes. I'm not sure if I'd be able to do the fang, but this, I think, is what your idea is, or damn near or somewhere close to it. So when you're done, please let me know. I'm gonna start the heads, the head part stuff, because I have to start with putting the ribbing on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6, 7, 8. No, we are only doing the major 4. So we will do. I'm doing werewolf now. Actually, after that will be mage. And the sparkly yarn. So the sparkly gray will be the base, and the blue will be the top part, the ribbing part of it. Because it's hard to do wraith see-through, or I'd only be able to get the glow-in-the-dark ectoplasmic stuff on holidays, on a Halloween. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back only. Which would be entertaining. That would have to be my Halloween set. But what we're trying to do is like, this is going to be the pin cushions, and then I'll have a mug of rage, glamour, and such. Yeah, I know, but glow in the dark stuff's kind of expensive, and we are working on a beer budget with champagne wishes, and some of that yarn is champagne wishes, if you know what I mean. So, I may or may not be able to do that now. But I can probably put it on the books for next year. We'll have to see. If I think ahead and I can plot ahead and do a little bit more of a budget. Because I just started thinking about this stuff about, 2 months ago. I needed pin cushions for all the pins I was getting, and I'm like, fuck, well, I need something now. And then I was trying to revamp my vampire mugs. So things started coming together, and realizing I needed needle minders or needle pin cushions and such like that, I was like, all right, well, let's start with a whole trend. And then Mama Maddox and Ravenos were in chat, and that's how we started off with this whole idea of vampire, mage, werewolf, and fae. And being I can say all of that, mage I can use. I can call it urban fantasy, so World of Darkness doesn't turn around and say, hey, copyright infringement. Because vampire and werewolf are just generally universally known and used. So is fae. I wasn't sure about Mage, but Kofi pointed out Mage I can use, which is totally fine. And they're all found in urban fantasy sci-fi books. Okay, back now. Yay! Welcome back, Fritz. You had a good dinner, and now are you vibing and relaxing as the evening ends? The one thing about this is I don't have timestamps. So I don't even know what time it is right now. Oh, it's 9:50. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry, I haven't even checked my phone. I didn't realize what time it was. I because of OBS, I have OBS on chat now. I have chat on my OBS. It's time 4. And I don't have times on here or time stamps. Chat highlights. Turn on shield mode. Oh. Chat settings. Oh, hello. Show mod icons. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Chat appearance. Fonts, blah, blah, blah. Oh, timestamp for new messages. Well, looky here. Oh, that's cool. All right. Go back. Legacy, pause, chat key, shield on. Emotes. I don't want to do that either. I don't need that. Huh. Okay. Well, Jeannie's just learned something else. Chat settings are overrated. Speaking of magic, finally bought a pedestal merchant. Nice. Chat settings are overrated. Hey, looking at chat helps me tell the time at times. Plus, it helps me know what time it is and what the fuck I'm doing and how long have I been streaming for. That is something I don't have. Oh, 2 hours and 7 minutes. I'm so used to seeing all of this on Chrome, and I did not launch my Chrome for stream today. And I have to say, I'm only using 6% of my CPU. I haven't had any frame drops, and I'm right now streaming at about between 4600 and 4700 kpbs, so that's not too bad. It's a Pakistani Onyx, which is silent. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty cool. You brought your I've brought my social. Special keyboard, and you're trying more desk space mount. I'm trying for more. Yeah. So you're in for the night? Two, 3. They match. It is a strong word. You're relaxing. You need to relax. You were talking for 8 hours straight. They match your small taper candle holders and small bow you fill with rice and butter and box of blasters. You have. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. I just messed up my count. Give me a second. 2 double. That's 1. That's 2. That's got to be double. Sorry, we're trying to increase so that we can match the mouth of what we have going on for the werewolf, and I have to make sure that I'm increasing properly because that would be bad. You think you am. You think you are. How many bourbons did you have? May have stumbled on someone that can really help with developing your... Oh, nice! Keyboard fumbling issues. You're fine. You still have to... You're working on your muscle memory on that. And to fumble into somebody that can help you with MyTag sounds wonderful. Because that will give you a heads up in how to program it even better than what you have it so far. Don't worry, I'm learning to... I mean, I can read typoese, but at the same time, your typoese is not the same as in, like, I just misspelled a word and I can just, you know, kind of put the things into place. It's the keyboard, so don't worry about it. I know that you're working on it. Investment, staff augmentation, and mentoring. Oh, that's nice. That will help you a lot. Keyboard's getting better. Nice. Off one, I think. 2. That's 2. Hey, as long as you're getting better and you're enjoying the keyboard, that's the important bit.
Well, Miss Morgan will take care of everything. She'll give you the formula and so forth, and then you can go downtown and buy whatever's necessary.
It's 1, 2, 3. I think it'll be 2, 3. I'm looking at the snout thing going, I think I want it. I did this oval shaped to give it a bit more a snout look from what Rav was saying. That's at the edge. Like it's parallel to the edge. If I said I want a pin to put you. Oh no, it's not like I've got pins already. Oh, hello. You're bent. These I've had for like ages, and unfortunately, I put the tail that I would sew this onto already down into the project so that I'm not getting weighted down by it. Kind of reminds me of the dragon I made. There we go. So I finished, while I was watching Ree's Call of Cthulhu game, I finished the, that back? I finished the Fae one. I had to pin the ears back, so when I do it again, when I actually do like the one I'll sell, the prototype, I had to pin the ears back after I put the ears and everything else on. So I'm going to have to do that later, which isn't a problem. I just have to remember to pin it back because it was doing this whole Prince Charles floopy ears, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like you. At least I remembered to put the ears on prior to putting the top on and stuffing in. That's 2, we're at 3. So that's at least one thing I'm finished with. Now with the werewolf one, getting this one done, that will help a lot. And then I'll finish the mage off later, probably either tomorrow or the day after. 2, 3. This is what takes the longest, is to make the base for the top. The ears won't be too long to do. I have to, though, unfortunately do the topping first before I can sew the ears in. 1, 2, and that's 3.
Oh, it's late.
3. Oh, I didn't do any qualifications yet. I should have for I want to say it's champion, but it's not. It's competitive. I haven't done that for competitive mode yet. I've got to do it. I'll probably do it next weekend. I'll have to remind myself. I thought I'd go easy today, you know? Birthday. I couldn't even rush for birthday. I had to work. That's the funny part. Okay, so we've got counting here.
Why did she send it to you? She wants to come back.
1, Okay. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit longer. How big am I doing here? That was a loaded question. Alright. Two, three, four. So other than the birthday, today's just been chill. Might have a bit of cake before I go to bed because who says you can't have cake? This week is just gonna be back to normal. Well, back to normal as most things are after a holiday. As in, I have a full 5-day work week. That's sad. Though most of the company has to go back to a 3-day work week. I'm not looking forward to that. Being that my company's headquarters is moving, we are still a 2-day work week. And at the end of this month, we're sent home because they have to dismantle the office. And they can't do that while we're there. Though they said that they're going to be moving us in January. Well, they're moving us, and they said that in January we can come back, and then we go into the 3-day work week. And it's like, I'm already having a hard enough time being there 2 days a week. Being there 3 is going to suck. Because I do a lot of stuff. I multitask while I'm here at home. While I'm working, usually 10 hours. And it makes it easier. And I feel far more productive. Now I have to go in 3 days a week for 9.5 hours. Which is cutting into productivity. Because I have to drive. I have to get dressed. Hey. I enjoy my pajama days at times because I don't have to dress to talk to anyone. I don't have that many meetings at times, and usually I'm just sitting at 6 a.m. reading and responding to emails, or I'm calling somebody on the phone, but I'm not, they don't see me on camera. So it's going to be interesting to see how all that goes. I might have to start taking an hour lunch, depending on orders and such if I get things. So you mean more meetings? No, I don't. It could all be answered in emails or a quick phone call. I don't have to go into meetings. This is fine. Junie needs less meetings. I mean, if I'm in meetings at home, yeah, I'm taking notes, but I'm also at times, if it's just a general, like, how are you doing meeting, and I'm just there because I was told to be there, I may be touching iron. But at the same time, getting dressed and driving to work is criminal, especially at 5:30 in the morning. Yes, it is. Junie meetings are how we know that things are getting done. No, that's not true. Okay, so I may or may not have discovered that there was a massive EDI problem with sending out invoices, and that many people were short paying us because they weren't getting the full thing. I'm not saying that I'm catching on to shit and telling people. No, I'm not saying that at all. Not to mention, I don't talk much in meetings. If I do, it's pretty much why I'm there, or this is my findings. How are we trying to solve this? How are we trying to make a solution that turns around and makes sure that we're not only getting paid, but we're also taking care of everything else? Excuse me. I rarely get told to be stepped into the office. It's like, oh. Okay, how much are we counting here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 40, 41, 42. I'm counting so I can make sure I'm matching my stitches. And look, the meetings I try to do are very simple. We're missing shit. How do we get the missing shit into the shit that we need? Can you advise us? And why are we missing it? And why are you not receiving the invoices so that we can make sure that we're properly? Because I don't bill. We have an operations department that bills. I just turn around and I make sure that everyone is within terms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 30. Ooh, this is going to be a little bit more. 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. I have more stitches than I need. Shit. But this is what covers it. I'm going to have to do 2 stitches per round because I need to know the round of this. What I can do is go to 3 and do 2 rounds. Actually, you know what? What time is it? It's 9:30. Yeah, we can do it. Let me just figure what to do with this one. That's not working. Go to this one. Don't you think that more people need to hear about this? No, this could have been all covered in an email, sending it to everyone, and then doing an email chain on it so that we can get everyone's thoughts that couldn't attend the meeting. So why are we having a meeting? Jen sent you a video of your new tool. Watch at your leisure. Got you. Is it leisure? 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 I don't know. Apparently I couldn't pronounce people's names yesterday with the show, so I have to work on that. Words are hard, everyone. Words are hard. Let's make that through. I'm trying not to get this to split on me. That's the problem. Just getting this to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and here's 8. Hey, Coco! Hot minute. How are you doing? Thank you. I appreciate it. I didn't know how terrible your ability is to spell. No, you're fine. I read typoese. So for me, usually I know what you're saying. The only time I have problems with it with people misspelling is when they're having keyboard issues, which is for what Frisch is going through. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that. Hi. You don't want to know how long it took me to learn how to spell malachite. You don't know how long it took me to how to pronounce malachite. Don't you see the email about email chains? Your Nigerian prince benefactor believes that we need to be a part of their effort. I mean, that's fair. Thank you so much for the Prime, Coco. How are you doing? I keep watching all of your stuff on Facebook and see how you're doing. Yeah, he's got a new keyboard that's like split, and then he can arc that up like literally almost 90 degrees. But then all the key bindings on the thumbs are different. And he has to map them. So as he's doing this, there's like one like little button over here that's supposed to be space and all that other stuff. So it's actually kind of cool the way that it's done, but at the same time, it's like holy clusterfuck. You can link it. I don't have links not permitted here. working full time. I feel you on that. I feel you completely on that. What are you doing and working? I mean, I'm not asking for the I'm not asking you to dox yourself, but like retail, I work in AR, you know, things like that. And hey, Coco, I'm crocheting. The thing I never thought I would be doing. Customer service, that's fair enough. I've made baby blankets, teddy bears. I am working on a whole this is the one I finished today. Elf. I have vampire. We're working on werewolf right now. And then I'll be doing needle sticking things for a whole urban fantasy collection as well. And dice bags. Customer service. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I do the whole Dominus de Patris Spirita. Oh, sweet God. Works in AR. I didn't know you worked in augmented reality. Yes. It's called a storyteller. It is augmented reality. You are correct. Well done. Very much augmented reality. Now, how augmented that reality is to you, I do not know. I'm still, well, I'm storytelling on a news channel now, so we have changed a little bit this summer. I'm also doing a big huge storytell game with 5 other storytellers called Queen's Gambit, and I'm doing werewolf for that one. So it's going to be a rather unique one, a rather unique fall, that's for sure. So if you don't see me here, I'm usually on McStabber Studios. When Ravino starts doing his games again, I'll be over there for 7C. And when Table Horrors does their games, I'll be there too. So I always link in my Discord where I'm going, where I'm at. So if you need to know where I am, either I'm here or I'm over on theirs. Over on their studio, either McStabber's, Ravs, or Table. You can follow me on Discord. You can follow me on Twitter, because I usually announce where I'm at for that night if you need to know if I'm not here, if I'm not streaming. I think it's socials. I actually put a link tree in. Oh, we're not working right now, are we? Oh, I see how you are. Let's see if I can do this. My stream deck's not working. Socials? Yeah, there we are. So all the social goodness you can find are there. I'm just bouncing all over the place. How I stay awake, I don't know. I think the power of naps is very highly underrated. Usually I'm up at between like 5 if I have to drive into work, or 5:50 if I don't. Usually don't finish work until like what? I'm supposed to finish at 4:30, but sometimes I have to work till 5:30 or 6. The power of nap compels me. You're not wrong. Love you so much. Okay, go to bed. Rest well. Kick ass tomorrow in customer service. I may or may not have taken a nap today. I mean, yes, I was up at... Shit. What time did I wake up? I think I was up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. My phone kept buzzing. So I was like, okay. I'm up. And Brian came over for cake at like 10. So I had to get things ready. And then realized, just how bad the crack in the cake was. So you're in head. I gotta go read. Gotta work tomorrow. Be live from Denver, 10 to 1. Oh, fair enough. You got my company page link, yeah? No, you'll have to turn around and send that to me. I do not have that link. That wasn't your phone buzzing. Lol. That was my phone buzzing. My aunt actually was the first one who texted me in the morning going, "Hey, it's your birthday." Okay, yeah, no problem. You have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. And have fun in Colorado. I know I do.
You've had the regular opportunity to
Yeah, absolutely. I know I'll be there for Christmas, so it'll be nice to be there. Some of us might say a thing or two. I wouldn't know what you're talking about, Fritz. I am a pure and utter angel. The halo is on my head. It's right here. Yeah, I think this is going to be better. And this is giving me a wider. Just at what we're doing. Let's see. 1, 2, 4. We're at 2. We stopped here. Yeah, we're already bigger than. Oh, we're covering this one? Yeah, we're covering 3 already. Yeah. This is a thinner yarn, and it wasn't working as well. It's 2. Ooh, we've been going now for 2.5 hours. Nice. I'm not going to stay up till 10:30 for 3 hours of streaming. I'm sorry, people. I love you, but no. So, with everyone heading to bed, I know some people have had to take meds and head off as well. I think that's where we're going to leave this. I know I've got messages and a video to watch. And I have to be up at 10 before 6. That's going to be fun. So, I'm going to leave it at this. This was the werewolf one. Revino suggested a stout. I'm hoping I did this correctly. I'll send pictures and try and verify later. If not, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Still like the Fang idea, but if that's too vampy, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But we'll work on werewolf later. Hopefully I'll have this done in a couple of days or so. And then I'll work on mage, or I will just say screw it. I will work on mage and come back to werewolf. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But thank you guys for coming in. It's been my birthday. I am now a half a century old. May I live to be a century? Yay! Take care, get some rest. Don't forget, hydrate, strangle yarn, and enjoy your evening. See you guys all later. Bye. Oh well, that was great. Why don't you just screw up ending? That was cool. Come on. Nope. There we go.